Good evening, all dear students of SIT Engineering College, EX Department. I am Devendra Tiwari, Assistant Professor in EX Department, presenting you my YouTube video lecture on the topic Construction Details of DC Machine. So we will understand here regarding the construction of DC machine. First of all, I want to clear this that DC machine is a general term in which it may be motor or it may be generator. And as we know, function of machine motor and generator. Generator means the mechanism which will get input as a mechanical and produce the electrical output, and motor will take input as a electrical input and produce mechanical output. So we will here see the construction of AC machine, and we will move to next slide. Understand the concept of next slide. So this is the simple diagram of DC machine. So we'll see here the main parts shown here. This is yoke, this is pole, and on the pole placing of field winding. Then this is internal structure. This is armature, and armature conductors are placed here in this periphery, and this is commutator, and this is the internal part known as shaft, and also these are the poles here. So this is the construction of DC machine, and the main important parts, as I have already shown you here: yoke, pole core and pole shoe, field coils, armature core, armature winding, conductors, these are the conductors placed, then commutator, brushes and bearings. Next slide. So first of all, we will understand the description of all the parts one by one. Yoke. So what is yoke? Another name of yoke is the frame. The main function of the yoke in the machine is to offer and measure and provide support for poles and protects the entire machine from moisture, dust, etc. The materials used for the construction of yoke are designed with cast iron, cast steel, or road steel. Pole and pole core. The pole of DC machine is an electromagnet, and the field winding is winding among the pole. Whenever field winding is energized, then the pole gives magnetic flux. The materials used of this are cast steel, cast iron. It can be built with the annealed steel emission for reducing the power drop because of the ET current. Then the part of again pole shoe. Pole shoe in DC machine is an extensive part as well as to enlarge the region of the pole for providing more flux. Because of this region, flux can be spread out within the air gap as well as an extra flux can be passed through the airspace toward armature. The material used to build pole shoe is cast iron, cast steel, and also use annealed steel lamination to reduce loss of power because of currents. Now field windings. The windings are bounded in the region of pole core and named as field. That means these windings are placed on the pole. Whenever current is produced is provided through field winding, then it electromagnets the poles which generate required flux. The materials used for this field winding is copper. Armature core. Armature is the rotational part of the DC machine, which is the internal part. Armature core includes a huge number of slots within its edge. Slottings are given here so as to place the conductor. The armature conductor is located in these slots. It provides the low reluctance path toward the flux generated with field winding. The materials used in this core are permeability low reluctance materials like iron or cast iron. The lamination is used to decrease the loss because of ED current. Then armature winding. So in the part of core, we will provide armature winding. The armature winding can be formed by interconnecting the armature conductor. The slots are given there. We have placed the conductors there, and these conductors are interconnected. Whenever an armature winding is turned with the help of prime mover, then the voltage as well as magnetic flux gets induced within it. This winding is allied to exterior circuit. The materials used for these windings are conducting materials like copper. Commutator. The main function of commutator in DC machine is to collect the current from the armature conductor as well as supplies the current to the load using brushes and also provides unidirectional torque for DC motor. The commutator can be built with a huge number of segments in the edge form of hard-drawn copper. The segments in this commutator are protected from thin mica layer. So basically the main function of commutator is to just convert AC to DC and DC to AC as because this is machine. So as per the requirement, it will convert the both things DC to AC as well as AC to DC. Now brushes in DC machines gather the current from the commutator and supply it to the exterior load. The main function of brush is to collect current from the commutator and supply to the exterior circuit. Brushes wear with time to inspect frequently because wear and tear may get due to the working of machine. So we have to inspect frequently. The materials used in brush are graphite, otherwise carbon, which is in rectangular form. So these are the major parts of the machines which I have covered. Hopefully you can understand this construction. So we have to accordingly explain in exam whatever asked. So hopefully you have enjoyed this lecture. We will meet in the next lecture. Thank you very much.